Hello, friends. What's up? Good evening. Well, it's evening when I'm recording this. I have no idea when you're watching it. So, if you're watching it later, you could do like hashtag replay or hashtag not watching it live or something. And actually, I know there's like a reason behind it, but really it's just so I can come back and chat with you later because sometimes I miss stuff. All right, so tonight I want to talk about, and those of you who know that I'm doing my 30 days straight of live videos, this is only day 2. And I started kind of late in the day. You guys, I do everything wrong sometimes. Like, I know so much about what I'm supposed to do as a business owner, and I am not doing anything right. So, oh well. I'm supposed to be doing live videos during like the prime time that my people will be watching. I'm not. 6:30 my time. It's not the prime time. But I'm a mom, so I'm doing this when I can. All right. So tonight I'm talking about why you should not be a life coach. Recently, those of you who don't know me, my name is Joni Rail. I am a coach. I'm a mom. And stuff like that. Business owner, all those good things. Okay. Like, obviously, you can learn all you need to know about me by looking at my page. So sometimes it feels so silly to say my name and who I am, because otherwise you wouldn't be watching this. Okay. I digress. I want to talk about why you should not be a life coach, because recently I have been reaching out to people who I think would be an amazing fit to be a life coach. And actually a lot of people talk to me about why they think they should be a life coach. And I was like, you know what? What if we talk about why you should not be a life coach, which is not as attractive as a subject, but it's the truth. So we're going to dive right in. Okay. The first reason, there's probably more than 3, but I'm just going to go with the 3 that I think are the most important. The first reason that you should not be a life coach, and I even wrote it down on a Post-it note, and then it dawned on me, you guys can't even read this because it's backwards. Why? Because I do everything wrong. Thankfully, that's not one of the reasons why you shouldn't be a life coach, because you do Facebook Lives wrong. It's all good. Okay, the first reason is you refuse to change your own life. If you refuse to change the things in your life that you don't like, that aren't going well, that you're not getting results in, then you should not be a coach. Because if you're not teachable and you're not coachable, you shouldn't be coaching other people. And unfortunately, there are people like that out there. If you think you've got it like all together and you know everything, then you shouldn't be a coach. Because one of the greatest things about being a coach is being open to learning and being coached. And the best coaches hire coaches. So if you think, like, I'm just going to go out there and tell people what they should do without taking any time to work on what you need to do in your own life and your own family and your own business, then you shouldn't be coaching other people. And the thing is, I think almost anybody who watches my stuff or hangs out with me isn't like that. But it's so funny to me when people are like, oh, I don't know if I'm fit to be a life coach. And I'm like, the fact that you're willing to work on your own life is evidence that you are fit to be a coach, because it means you care. It means you're willing to change. And when you're willing to change things, then you're a lot more open to helping other people change their own life. I watched a documentary the other night that was talking, and it was one of Tony Robbins' things, and he was talking about, like, he doesn't believe there's any broken people. And I love that, because sometimes as a coach, you're helping people who are looking in a broken mirror and they think that reflection is the true them, that's their true self. It's not. You're like, no, that's a broken mirror. Let me help you see the truth. Let me help you see you the way I see you, without a veil, without a broken mirror, so you can see the truth of who you are, so you can operate in it. And that's what we all need to be doing with our lives. And like, as a coach, it's so vital that you have a coach. Okay, so that's number 1. Reason number 2 why you should not be a coach. And it's backwards. You don't like to help people. That's PPL, which is short for people when you're trying to fit it on a Post-it note. Not that you don't like people, but you don't like to help people. And some people even say they like to help people, but I mean like you need to really like to help people, as in you want to see them get results in their life. If you are not about them getting results, then don't you dare try to become a coach. That is not fair to people. That's not cool. Don't go out there and charge people to give them the same old advice or rah, you can do it. Like, you need to be all about, how do I get this person the result that they deserve to have? And everybody deserves to have the result of happiness and joy and change, to create a legacy in their own family and their own life. So if you are not going to 100% be in the game, I don't even know why you're out there. But there's people like that out there. So make sure, if you are looking for a coach, that you want somebody who's 100% in. And they're about your results, not about, this is my perfect program that you've got to follow. I get really passionate and I just spit. So if you saw that, I apologize. So if you don't really, so now again, talking coaches, if you don't really like to help people, no matter where they're at, if you don't really like to help people, and you know what, a really great coach will also recognize when they need to refer a client to somebody else. I mean, that'd be like going to the podiatrist. That's a foot doctor, I think. Going to the podiatrist because you have a brain tumor. Oh my gosh, if somebody really does that, I'm sorry if that's a real thing. Okay, if that's a real thing, I apologize. But I know I personally, if I had a problem, I have some issues that I go to a physical therapist and a chiropractor for. I would never go and see a dermatologist for these issues. And you're like, yeah, duh. But you know what? As a coach, you need to be humble enough and honor your client enough to be like, you know what? I need to refer you to somebody else who's got an expertise in this area that you're dealing with, because you care so dang much about your client's results. You have to really want to help people. Okay, that's reason number 2. And last but not least, let me scribble this out. I don't want you to read the word I had there first. That's embarrassing because I spelled something wrong. You should not be a coach if you care about what people think of you. If you are so concerned about what people think of you, you shouldn't be a coach, because it's not about you. Sometimes I have to warn my clients that I'm tough and I'm going to kick their butt because I care about the results. I would rather them hate me the rest of my life, but get the result that they need and that they want and walk in truth for the rest of their life. It'd be worth it. But I know people, and not just coaches, but I know people in life who refuse to move forward and take a step of faith. Whatever, get your certification, get the training, get your business cards, get your LLC. None of that is nearly as important as not caring about what other people think. Uh-oh. Hey, baby. Hey, oh, he's throwing something over the gate. You want to come sit with Mama? Is it cool? Is it cool if I grab the little guy? Hold on. Come on. You want to come say hi? Yeah, you want to come say hi? Yeah. All right. So, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. If I thought I was, the type of person that I could never show my real life. Oh, there's Big Brother. You can't hug that, sweetie. There's Brother. Thank you, sweetheart. If you think, oh, I can't let people see how I really am, then you shouldn't be a coach. And that's probably the hardest of all of these, is the idea that you have to prove you've got it all together. Because that's baloney. People are not waiting for you to have everything together for them to get help that they need. When I stepped out of my own pride and my own selfishness, and I was willing to be like, you know what? There are people who need what I've got. There are people who are desperate for the results I've gotten. Why would I sit back and not offer that. You are going to create enemies in your life. And you know what? If you're so busy trying to please everybody, your biggest enemy is going to be yourself, because you won't have any respect for yourself. At every few minutes, you're trying to change it up so that next person likes you. If you're just willing to show up and serve people. Because usually, I don't know why I'm waving a pin at you, because usually the people are not worried. Like the people that are telling you like they don't like your hair, or you talk weird, or this, or the stupid things that, or they don't like your message, or whatever it is. Even they are reflecting their own insecurities. But when you are so focused on other people's results and serving them at the highest level, then that is like a guarantee of you being a great coach. It's not about being certified. That's wonderful. Like, I absolutely love the certification program that I'm a part of. I love it. I have got the most amazing strategies and tools and training. But all of that training and all of those tools and all those strategies, they don't do anybody anything if I'm not willing to put myself out there, make a fool of myself, ask people if they need help. Because so what? Me sitting back here with the pride that I know everything isn't going to help anybody. Not that I've ever thought I know everything, but you know what I mean. All right, so tonight, those are the top 3 reasons that you should not be a coach. If you aren't dealing with any of that stuff, if you are willing to change the areas of your life that need to be changed, and guess what? We all do all the time. You will be doing that for the rest of your life. So welcome to the club. You're just, it's just a part of life. And problems aren't something to brush aside. If you can embrace your problems, you can overcome them. Okay? Number 2, you don't like helping people. Almost everybody who hangs out with me on this page likes to help people. Like, I don't attract people who don't like to help others. So I would be shocked if that's you. If you like really want to help people, like you're willing to tell them the truth and you're willing to walk them towards freedom, then like you're so suitable to be a coach. And number 3 is that you cannot put your own insecurities ahead of somebody else's result. And like, if like you're like, nope, none of those are me. I love helping people. I am so teachable and coachable. I've got coaches. And that you're like, I'm willing to put myself on the line. I'm going to put myself out there because somebody else might get some freedom. If I'm willing to be myself, other people can be themselves. If that's you, then guess what? You're suitable to be a coach. So the next time somebody asks me if I think they should be a coach, maybe I'll refer them to this video. So I want you to tell me, have you dealt with any of those 3 reasons? Yes or no? Whether or not it's true, have you ever dealt with like working through that kind of stuff? I know I used to not be very teachable. It was painful until I learned to embrace it. Like, okay, you know what? I can change. There are things I do want to change. There are people out there who actually know how to get the results I want. Like, being totally honest with you. So I want to know, what have you had to deal with? And if not, are you fit to be a coach? Do you already coach people? I have been coaching people my whole life. And it wasn't until this past year that I realized, you know what? I'm going to take it a step further because I love helping people. So why not do it on an official capacity? All right, so let me know. I want to know, are you fit to be a coach? And almost everybody watching this, other than like a few people that have jumped in and probably jumped back out, you're probably fit to be a coach, okay? All right, I hope you guys have an amazing night. And sorry to Facebook algorithms, I didn't do it all correctly. Oh well. Bye, friends. Love you.